Ben Peck, talking about ARP wave.
So immediately post-surgery, got in here. I wish I would have gotten in here sooner, but it took a couple weeks post-surgery or I guess it took about a week post-surgery to get in. The biggest issue post-surgery was some really severe muscle tightness. Actually, parts of that muscle felt almost like a rock. I mean, it was really uncomfortable.
And what was your surgery, Ben?
Surgery was to reattach the pectoralis major muscle to the humerus bone. Completely tore the tendon off the bone, and that was reattached.
Gotcha.
And it took about 2 weeks between the day I had the injury to when I actually had it repaired, so the muscle had just enough time to start healing unattached. So the muscle had a lot of scar tissue already developed, and it had retracted fairly severely. So they actually had to extend the muscle, which was incredibly uncomfortable. That was probably the worst part of the whole surgery, back out to the muscle, to the bone, to reattach it.
Right.
It created a whole bunch of inflammation and just some really tight, uncomfortable situation in that whole area. Shoulder had rotated forward out of joint. The whole shoulder process was just a mess. First day we did the inactive wave on the ARP, and even in that day it made a significant difference just in how tight that muscle was, and the shoulder actually started to move back into its correct position. Over the course of 2 weeks, the muscle had softened up to the point where it was basically normal, and inflammation was gone. Everything about it, my shoulder was back where it was supposed to be. Still uncomfortable just because I was immobile, but all in all, ARP definitely softened the muscle out and got everything back to as close to where it could be as possible. Prognosis was post-surgery was going to be 8 weeks of immobilization. It came down to right at 6 weeks, and I think the only reason they took me out of the immobilization at 6 weeks and not sooner is because the doctor was being conservative, which was a good thing. But so I'm at the very leading edge of the estimate of how long you'd be immobile, and it feels great. My whole shoulder is basically feels about as close to being normal as it possibly could at this stage of the game.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Ben.
Thanks.